Hey, I just thought I'd do a quick video. I just wanted to talk about a video that I watched earlier today by a man named Bill who lives in Alaska. I can't remember his surname. He's he thinks he weighs about 700 or 800 pounds. He hasn't gone outside of his little home that he lives in for 4 years, and he's just starting on the carnivore diet. And I watched this video, and it brought me to tears. Made me feel quite emotional now thinking about it. He's only got the one video on his channel so far, and his story's being shared by a guy named Kerry who's also a carnivore, and so Bill already has 5,900 subscribers on his channel with his one video, and he had 1,900 comments when I looked on that video, and it was only posted a couple of days ago, and so much encouragement. This carnivore community online is just amazing people, and he's got a GoFundMe page to raise money to help him to be able to buy the meat and stuff that he needs, because meat's really expensive in Alaska. And so I'll tag him down below here so you can go and check out his channel. He's going to need a lot of support, you know. He's got family there around him, and his brother does his shopping and that for him. But he's going to need a lot of support. And, you know, when I watch people whose stories are like that, people who are in that sort of, have got their bodies in that bad a state, it makes me emotional, because I know that could really easily be me. When I was in my late 20s and I got myself in a really bad place physically and emotionally, the reason that I made the change was because I had 2 kids and I didn't want to die and leave them without their mother. And so that was what made me create change. But I know that I have a body that gains weight really easily, even on a really clean plant-based diet, you know. And so eating just standard food, which I was back then when I was in my 20s, if I'd kept going, I would have ended up like Bill, basically, because I was at a point. I was 29 years old. I couldn't ride a push bike, couldn't pedal more than 6 times without feeling like I was going to die. And I had got myself into a really unhealthy place, and I was depressed and anxious and having panic attacks, and I had basically agoraphobia. I didn't want to go out. I'd stopped driving the car. I hadn't driven for 5 years, but hid it. Like I hid it. I've spoken about this, I think, on other videos on this channel, because I didn't tend to tell people what was going on with me, and I think that's just from my perception of my upbringing. I just kind of grew up not feeling like that there was any point in telling anybody what was going on with me, I guess. So I just didn't. And so yeah, I got myself into a really bad place, and if I hadn't changed when I did, I quit smoking and I started exercising, and if I hadn't done that when I did, I wouldn't be here now. I know that I wouldn't, because I kind of felt then that I was dying. You get to a point where you can feel stuff going on in your body, and I was like that before I started this carnivore diet as well. You can feel that something's going to happen if you don't make a change, and Bill's obviously there with where he is with his weight, and you get to a point where you know you're just about at the point of no return, and that's where I was when I turned 30, and that's kind of where I was heading to again before I went onto this carnivore diet. I could feel that there was stuff going on in my body that wasn't good, and I needed to make some change. So I'm going to watch Bill's journey with interest. I'll be there clapping and cheering him on, and I invite everybody else to go and have a look at his channel as well and cheer him on, because he's going to need it. He's got a big journey ahead of him, but it's going to be awesome. I'm sure it is. Okay, so that's what I wanted to say. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe and like. Share Bill's videos, all right, and cheer him on. Okay, and donate to his GoFundMe if you can. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.